sheep eye.
This is the sheep eye we'll be dissecting today.
We're gonna start by trimming the fat off from around the sheep eye.
He's currently trimming away the fat and other connective tissues.
Try not to cut that octave nerve.
Yes, will leave the stubs of the extensive muscles and optic nerve.
Try and get it really good and fine.
This right here is going to be your lens that is on your eye. He is still currently cutting the outside of the eye, trying to trim away all the fat and other connective tissues. In the picture demonstrating here, we will be showing the optic nerve. The optic nerve is composed of millions of nerve fibers that send visual messages to your brain to help you see. You have an optic nerve at the back of each eye that connects directly to your brain. The optic nerve transmits electrical impulses from your eyes to your brain. Your brain processes this sensory information so that you can see. Okay, so right here is the optic nerve. What is it? Where should it go? Flip it over.
I had the sclera, the white part.
And that is going to be called your
Right there.
interior
The cornea, and then you can see the lens and the pupil in between. And now we're gonna cut
posterior portion, interior
out the cornea.
This here that you see here. In this picture, we will be demonstrating the cornea. The cornea contributes to the outer covering of the coat of the eyeball. The main purpose of this coat is to protect structures inside the eye. The cornea is a transparent avascular tissue that acts as a structural barrier and protects the eye against infections. Along with the tear film, it provides proper interior refraction surface for the eye. Cornea contributes to 2/3 of refractions of the power of the eye. He is now going to be cutting through the cornea of the eye. And coming out of the cornea
is the aqueous humor, the clear fluid in the front part of your eye. The aqueous humor keeps your eye inflated and provides nourishment.
Might be trimming a little bit more than just the.
If you look back there, it is only attached like
You couldn't hold it up.
right there to the eye.
Yeah, I am. I do apologize.
Yeah, I'm ready to fold it back now.
Nope, not yet. These scissors are not that great, but they're better than nothing, right? Okay. Should I open it up? Okay.
Alrighty, and here folds it inside of the eyeball.
This is a good view, actually.
The lens is located in the eye. By changing its shape, the lens changes the focal distance of the eye. In other words, it focuses the light rays that pass through it and onto the retina. In order to create clear images of objects that are positioned at various distances, it also works together with the cornea to refract or bend light. It's the vitreous humor. The vitreous humor is a fluid. It's clear gel-like substance that is located in your eye. It takes up the space between your eyes, lens, and retina. The vitreous cavity is the name of this space. The vitreous humors help your eye keep its shape. Right here is the lens of the eyeball. And this liquid is the vitreous humor. And that's some of the iris. That's the lens. On the inside, you can see the iris, the dark spot. It's the pupil. You have to push that down. So this is the retina and the.
This is the colored part of your eye muscles in your iris control the pupil. The small black opening lets light into your eye. The color of your iris is like your fingerprint, is unique to you. No one else in the world has the exact same eyes. Muscles in your iris control your pupil. When your pupil is wider, dilated, more light gets into your eye. When it's narrow, contracted, less light gets in. As your iris squeezes or releases, your pupil, the amount of light reaches the rest of your eye changes. The change in size helps you see a different lighting.
The retina converts light that enters into your eye into electric signals. Your optic nerve sends to your brain, which creates the images you see. It's a key part of your vision. The retina is the layer at the very back of your eyeball. This is the retina.
Okay.
This here. This colorful stuff is the toroid layer. And if you pull this down, you see the white area right there? This is the sclera.
The choroid is the middle layer of the tissue in the wall of the eye. It's found between the sclera and the retina. This thin layer of tissue is made up almost entirely of blood vessels. These blood vessels supply oxygen and nutrition to the outer part of the retina. In short, the choroid is the life source that keeps the retina healthy and functioning. The sclera, or the white of the eye, is a protecting covering that wraps over most of the eyeball. It extends from the cornea in the front to the optic nerve in the back. This strong layer of tissue, which is no more than a millimeter thick, gives your eyeball its white color. It also protects and supports your eyeball. And that concludes the anatomy of the eye.